Yeah, hi, I'm Paul, that's paularcher.com. How to get along with everyone is the topic for my short video clip. And last year I was stateside. I was running a week-long sales management program for a bunch of sales managers, really good fun. And we kind of got all on really. We got on really well. And we warmed to each other. They warmed to my Brit sense of humour. I warmed to their manners, their way, and we got on really well, and therefore the course was really enjoyable. Now in sales, in training, whatever it is you do need to get on with people. It helps. It's not essential, crikey, but it helps if you actually get on with people, if you're dealing with them in a long-term business relationship. So what I want to do now is to give you some tips and techniques to help you to get on with virtually everybody you meet. Now these are things that are instinctive to me because I'm 55 this year, and I guess I've just learned these things as I go along. So let me give you a few ideas to help you to get along with everybody. First of all, find common ground immediately you meet somebody. Look, listen, you see hints, you see clues, find some kind of common ground and then talk about that common ground if you can, and that way you will build that rapport, you will get along with people as well. And we have a sense of humour. Sense of humour is so important. It's just human nature. They love it, smiling. If you have a default angry face, you know, the one that people actually do default to that kind of facial expression. I've seen people on buses and tubes and places like that looking really, really miserable. It's their default angry face. If you've got one of those, then stop it. Just turn it into something that's a bit more engaging is something that's really important. To help you build common ground and you know, find common ground with people, read widely. You've got to be able to read widely. Whatever you read's up to you. I take The Economist every week. I take the Week magazine, Money Week, and a few other periodicals, and I read them religiously every week. Now this gives me a massive ability to talk about any topic I want. When I was in America, for example, I was able to talk about Donald Trump, the Republican Party, foreign policy. I was able to talk about the Fed, interest rates, Fannie Mae, and all those things with confidence. And therefore you can get on with people because you read widely. That's really important to do. Follow the English Premiership football if you're a football fan. If you're not a football fan, still follow it. Particularly with men, and there's women as well, you can talk about football. Most men in this country support some football team in the English Premiership. Okay, I say most men, not every man, of course not. Occasionally you'll find somebody that doesn't. I follow both the rugby and I follow the English Premiership football as well. And I can talk about any rugby team and any football team in the Premiership. I have a client up in Lancashire, and we were talking about Burnley, who are doing really well, and he and I got on really well because we talked about that topic. That's important to be able to do that. Match the customer's energy level. So when you meet them, calibrate their energy level and match it as much as you can. And that way, of course, you'll be able to build that rapport, build that connection as well. Talk about people's journey to work or to the office or to the meeting. People like to talk about their journey. That's a great way of breaking the ice with people as much as you can along the way. Know the latest movies at the cinema. Know what the big releases are, so you can talk about that possibly as well. That's another little useful tip for you. Have an affinity for people's hobbies and interests and pastimes. Even if you don't know much about them, listen to what they tell you about it, and that way you can still build that rapport and get on with people as well. If you go abroad, which I do, research the company's sport. Now in America, of course, I research their sport, and they talk about baseball, they talk about American football and the Super Bowl, which I was able to talk about quite easily. When I went to Bangladesh, it's all about cricket, so I was able to talk about the cricket as well. Different countries have different sports, so it's always good if you're travelling abroad to be able to do that. And be all and end all, don't talk about religion. It's just not what you do. So there's some tips and techniques there for you to help you get along with everybody. I think it's important that you do get on with people in sales. I really do. I think you don't have to like you, but it's nice if they do. It oils the wheels of industry, and that's full stop. Or is it period? That's American, isn't it? Or is it English? English is a language, not a country. Anyway, Paul at paularcher.com. Bye.